Hi class, welcome to Medical Terminology. This video is designed to just show you around a little bit and to get you started with the class. First of all, announcements will always be posted and I'll always send them out as emails as well. Here's my faculty information. I totally encourage you, here are my office hours, and I realize they're not going to work for 95% of you. And so please reach out to me. I'm happy to schedule a meeting with you and try to work around your time schedule. I know that's also why you take online, so don't let this be a deterrent if it doesn't work out for you. Here you have your, let's go here first, syllabus and schedule. You will notice with this class, unlike many other classes, that your weeks will kind of look like they're on repeat. I do this because you're learning a new language, and how you learn and acquire a new language is by practice, practice, practice. We can't move to the country of medical terminology the way we would learn a foreign language, and so what we can do is we can practice this every single day. And for ease, I make your weeks look almost exactly the same because I think the repetition will really help you. Most students really like the fact that this class doesn't do a ton of change the way maybe like my nutrition class would. And this is so you can develop a pattern of studying and setting yourself up for success and a pattern of practice. Here's your schedule. Live and die by this, as they say. And it has all the assignments we will ever have outlined in it. Here are your course resources. So very first thing, your textbook comes with your class, and so does McGraw-Hill Connect. You've already paid for it. There is no registration code. All you have to do is log into your course orientation, use your CWI email, come up with a password, and you're good to go. From then on, you will sign right through Connect into the assignment, and it'll be super simple from there. Here is information on grading policies. This is pretty important to you. This is also, of course, in your syllabus, but I encourage you to read through your Connect activities and how to complete them and what those policies look like, quiz policy, how weighted grades work, and what your grades are weighted for in this class. This is fundamental for you to understand how to get the best grade possible because you guys want to have an A, and I want to give you an A. One thing to seriously consider is that in your syllabus, you can find the complete policy on being late, and so I would encourage you to do that. All right, let's go to weekly folders. So in your class, I don't have edit on, so you may not see this button quite yet. Everything is put into weeks. Your weekly folders are going to be one-stop shop. All weeks you will have 2 due dates. This is the only time you will have 1 due date. This is because you need to be practicing medical terminology every day. You will not learn this material if you wait until Saturday to try to complete your work. I encourage you to do, if you can, possibly an activity a day. This will help you be most successful. Everything you need for every single week is inside that weekly folder. So you'll always have your learning outcomes. You will have a PowerPoint. This is not a narrated PowerPoint. This is like a PowerPoint in case you want to take notes on it. You will also have videos. You will have something called CTE Skills, and you can see the link right here. You want to register for CTE Skills. It does come with your class. If you can see right here, this is how you register. This is their home page. You need to do this correctly. If you don't do this correctly, I can't actually fix it. You're going to have to contact them. So you want to make sure that you're registering with the College of Western Idaho, and this way you don't pay for it. Here are some technical components, and here is the main website in case you need assistance. That's that weekly folder. With this class, I give you these videos because I think they help bring medical terminology to life, but the reality is this is just a practice. You won't do as much reading as you will be practicing utilizing the terms, memorizing your prefixes and suffixes and roots, and so on. Every single chapter will come with a Connect practice. This is basically for you to practice on your own. This is ungraded. It's just giving you the opportunity to do that. Every single week we'll have a Connect folder. This is where the bulk of your work is. In this case, you will start with your Connect orientation. This will teach you how to complete all the activities as we move down. Every week will look very similar to this. You will have a smart book, and you will have activities that support the learning in the chapter, and then you will have a weekly quiz. You also have this other area called the library. So the library is where I've tried to create a resource center for you to have access to things I think will help you, and access to the textbook and so on. So here is advice. You're actually going to do a journal on this. It's best advice from students. This is something that I wrote for McGraw-Hill on how to be successful in medical terminology. You will find here that here is your audiobook and glossary. So your smart book is an interactive textbook, but here is your audiobook and your glossary, so you can look anything up that you want or hear the pronunciation of a word. Here you will find the component parts that are the most common. And so here you will see most common general roots, suffixes and prefixes, singular and plurals, and so forth. Okay? And so you have that, but then what you also have is specifically pulled out for that organ system. And so here you'll see these are specific to the integumentary system, which is chapter 3. And these roots are particular to the integumentary system. Of course, you would find fat in other places as well. And then you would also find most common pathology terms. And this is just to help you study a little bit more. So this little library can be a great resource for you. Okay, well that is the totality of your tour, except for you have something special. In our class, we have MedTerm exclusive tutoring. I'm going to send some information about this, but here you can also find 2 tutors that are specific to medical terminology, and Teresa is specific to English as a second language. And so I would also encourage you to reach out to our tutors if you need any help. And then, of course, there's additional tutoring available. Have a great first week.